Hello friends, welcome back to a new video. In today's session, what we are going to discuss is the need for studying history. Many times people ask what is the purpose of studying history and all. And I will discuss it based on recent current events of what is happening between Israel and Palestine, especially in the Gaza Strip where the fight is going on between Israeli forces on one hand and Hamas on the other hand. I had done another video on Hamas earlier, but this is not actually related to it. See, the reason why people study history or people learn history or it is being taught as a subject is primarily because at certain point of time in a socio-political environment, people have done certain things and it produces certain result. It can be good or bad. If it is bad, you have to study it and see that if at all the same thing repeats at some other point of time in the historical realm, you are not supposed to actually repeat the same mistake. Okay, now let's see, or let's wind the clock backwards and see what happened during the First World War. Okay, during the First World War, it was actually a culmination of the things that have happened from the mid of 19th century. It was during the time of the Bismarckian era, the great Otto von Bismarck, the Chancellor of Germany, who unified Germany, actually made himself to safeguard the interest of Germany. He actually made secret military alliances in Europe. So what happened was Europe was divided into armed camps. So just a spark was only required, and what happened is due to this military alliance, when one country attacked another, all of them got involved into this small conflict, and it enlarged itself into a world war. Because it was very evident. Even when Bismarck died, also he said that there will be a great war that will happen in the Near East. He actually said this in his deathbed because he knew that within in the areas of Near East, the things are not actually like very well in check and balance. So this thing happened during First World War. What was happening was the Serbia attacked Bosnia Herzegovina, and then subsequently Austria got involved. When Austria got involved, Russia came to help Serbia, and Russia attacked Austria. Then Germany attacked Russia, and when Germany got involved, Britain and France also got involved, and their colonies involved, and it became a world war. It's a very small incident. Where exactly was that? Serbia, Bosnia Herzegovina. That's in the Eastern Europe. A small issue got enlarged into a huge war. So this is what is happening even in modern world also. Instead of Near East, now it is the Middle East. Like Middle East has, due to its colonial history, there has been a lot of unfulfilled national aspirations are there. And here what is it's happening in the Gaza Strip. There has been repeated bombardments by Israel. There is a huge loss of life, and it's a mess. Human life catastrophe is there. But why is other countries not interfering in it? Right? Because this is where they have learned from history in a way. Because this is very similar to what happened in 1914 when Serbia attacked Bosnia and Herzegovina. A small issue, it could have ended there, but it got enlarged and became a huge war. Here also, if say now Iran had actually tried to intervene in some way with the help of Shia militia like Hezbollah and all, but not a direct involvement was there. Just say if that war between Israel and Iran would have been in a full-fledged manner, things could have actually gone worse because Arab nations may have sided with Iran. Who knows? If they, instead of that Sunni Shia rivalry, if Arab nations got involved on the other side, you would obviously see many other powers may get involved. US on the other hand might come to the help of Israel, and Russia would obviously may counter that. God knows what would be the stance of Turkey. So it would have become a huge mess. At least a war of a huge proportion could have happened. But why it is not happening even after a repeated human life catastrophe is because of the things that the world nations have learned from history. Right? So even if you look into the Second World War also happened, although the situations are not very similar, it also happened when Germany attacked Poland for the Danzig port actually. That was the time when Britain and France finally declared war. right? That, so just say if it was just a problem between Germany and Poland, it could have ended there, but it was not, because of the alliances and counter alliances. So if you look into the Middle Eastern region, there has been a lot of alliances also. Military alliances are there, like NATO is there. NATO has Turkey, although, and on the other side there is Russia. And although the Gulf Cooperation Council and all there is not much of a pretty much military alliance as such. But many of these nations have been ruled by the puppets of either of the non-NATO bloc or the NATO bloc. So even if a flare up can happen, the bigger powers can play behind the curtains. So there won't be the level of disaster such as in the First World War or Second World War, but things could have actually gone worse. But why it is not happening is simply because people have learned lessons from history. And history, if you are not learning lessons from history, history is bound to get repeated. And if you are actually learning lessons from history and taking calculated risks, you will become, or someone like a history creator, or you will create history, or you can become part of history as well. So that's all I want to actually say in this video. Stay tuned, please do subscribe to my channel. Have a nice day.